Yeah.
So before I begin my presentation, I like to
Mm.
talk about problems we face in
Oh,
our classroom.
okay.
Maybe we have the same problems, like students don't pay attention on the
Mm.
teaching activities, do not pay attention during our explanation, or even not engage with uh, their group in discussion. Also about their behavior. Students show bad behavior during class, etc. And then I have to say, those situations sometimes drains a lot our energy.
Yes.
So my presentation is about hypnosis in teaching. Maybe it's not a new topic for you, but I like to learn more about hypnosis in teaching in order to help me solve the problem I face in my classroom. And I think this is also can be used in the relationship or in communication with others. There are four key points I like to focus on. First, critical area. Second, relaxation. Third, mind focus and alpha state. Fourth,
Mm.
subconscious communication. Critical area is a temporary. I need to read from this one because this is big. A temporary shelter before the informations are truly sent to someone's subconscious mind. So it is like a filter, um, fortress, protector from any informations. Example, to anticipate someone from deceit. Mind focus, it's not just listening and pay attention, but much more than that. It is about a long-term memory of the learning experiences without any disruptions of what are in beta state of mind. So you can see in this picture, hypnosis state and brainwave, how to uh, get students' attention during our class right away when we enter the classroom. Because as we know, when we enter the classroom, uh, students will not directly focus on our lesson. So from delta to alpha, like how to help them or create a condition, they only focus on one thing that is the lesson that we are going to teach them. For example, we can ask them sing together, or we can ask them about their feeling that time, or we can also tell a real story right away when we enter the classroom to make them focus. So leave behind all all uh, all the disruptions in their
Like that.
mind. And then the second is to determine interesting theme. Like we need to create a theme for our lesson, so students will can focus to the discussion. And then the third, we make the mind map so they know all the subtopics we are going to discuss, and then also the rules like what should be done and what shouldn't be done during class. But we don't really have to be strict on the rules, because we need them to follow our like to follow what we're going to say or we're going to ask them to do. So the fourth step is the building rapport. Example, what is building rapport? Building rapport is to build uh, a deep connection with students. How to make subconscious communication? First is inform students about the learning objectives. Second, use persuasive, kind, wise language. Third, avoid negative words, example, humiliating someone in the class. And then, why is it important to, sorry, it should be in the first slide. How is it important to have subconscious communication? I know you are expert with this one. Just to recall our memory about this picture, it is very important to improve our communication in subconscious mind, because see the benefits if we can go through from conscious to subconscious, or in the previous slide, if we can go through the critical area to the alpha state, or from beta to alpha, like that. Hypnosis in teaching is a persuasive communication technique to help students focus on the process and have a long-term memory of their learning experience. So that's the conclusion. And then that's all. Thanks. Hope you get inspired.
Yes, a great presentation.
Difficult one.
Your topic is not easy. You present it easily for you to present it. Your how to communicate it, and I mean your presentation are great, and the topics really related, really relate with our experience as a teacher, and it's a better time to discuss about it, right? I think it's not how to do it, not for students, but for teachers, because my experience today, I think it's really important to implement what you said for teacher also, because we needed a community, I mean environment to apply this. How about what do you think about mental block? Let us talk about a critical area. Some student and teacher have a mental block, really bold mental block. When we actually, I mean a teacher. When we ask them to do something better, they always have any excuses, and it's quite difficult to collaborate with them.
There are two ways to solve, or to how to communicate with people who really have a bold mental block, or Your critical
Mm.
area is bigger, or I don't know how to say it, but then it seems that they they always block anything we want to say
Mm.
about. And then
Yeah.
there are two ways. First is mirroring, like we take something that
Um,
uh we when you face a mirror, you can see yourself through that mirror, right? So
mm.
we we do think that someone like see themselves or herself in ourselves.
It's interesting. It is interesting, and actually, I have read this before, but I'm not understand. I just know a little bit, but when we discuss it, I think it's applicable. It's applicable, and maybe we can try it. I mean,
Actually,
I will
this
try. I mean, good condition for hypnosis. One method is music. Music,
yeah,
you
yeah,
play some music.
I tried
Right.
before I this evening.
Eh, right, it's really influence someone to be focused, right?
Yes,
Mm,
relax.
we we don't see in focus. We
Mm-hmm.
don't have to see in focus. So it directly enter our subconsciousness mind. So I think it related with mirroring, right? When so and talk about subconsciousness, it will influence us for a long term, for long term, not long term, and what you present uh, right now. Um, I mean, I want to hear from you your experience when you first time you practice it, and the impact right now.
So we need
Relaxation.
to prepare ourselves, set up and relaxation 5 to 10 minutes. So like
Mm.
we listen to relaxation music as I played in the beginning.
Yeah.